Hey my little love bunnies, it's Andrea. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do a story time for you guys, and it's gonna be the long awaited story from my first day as a stripper vlog video. This is gonna be my first day as a stripper in detail, juicy, salty, sour, all of it. So yeah, and also I just want to tell you guys, like, I really haven't been making videos because for one, I just really have not just been like having the energy. Like, I've really kind of just been like trying to conserve my energy for myself and, like, you know, my inner work and like maturing and growing and things like that. And it's really freaking draining because, you know, especially when you have a lot of things to work through and, you know, you're trying to reach a certain maturity level, but, you know, old habits just like try to pull you back. But anyways, and then also my iMovie doesn't work, so like I can't edit the way I want, so I really have to just like come on to YouTube, record on YouTube, and give you guys just a raw video, no edits. So that's annoying, and it just irks my nerves. But anyways, so let's just go ahead and get into the story time. So where should I even start? Like, okay, I guess like you guys saw like me going to the club in my last video. If you guys are new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, and then I'll link that video that I'm talking about down below. So anyways, I get there, and so I talked to the co-manager, I guess, and she did not like me. Like, even the week before when I came and I didn't have my my dance shoes, she did not like me. So when I walked up, she was like, oh my god, like, really, she's back? And I was kind of mad, like, why do you care that I'm coming to dance, right? So she tells me to go around the corner and talk to the manager, and let's call him Ernie. I don't know. She's like, go around the corner and talk to the manager, Ernie. And of course I don't know who Ernie is, so I, you know, go around the corner, and it's like 3 dudes and a chick, and I didn't hear what she said at first, so I was like, hi, I'm here to talk to Ernest or something like that. Like, I didn't hear what she said. And so this I feel like I'm gonna give away the club. If you guys are in Houston, like, I feel like I'm just gonna give away the club by describing Ernie, so I'm just not gonna describe Ernie because, like, there's no mistaking him if you're a dancer in Houston. So anyways, Ernie he's like, well, what do you want? I was like, I'm here to dance. Like, I was so freaking nervous, like my heart was pounding. Like, you guys saw that I was drinking in the car before I even walked up there, and like that was just like, it didn't even take out. Nerves was shot through the roof. So I'm just hecka nervous. He's like, what is a girl like you know, what do you want to dance for? And I was like, well, you know, this happened and that happened, so like I just really need to dance and da 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 da. And he was like, you don't need to be doing this, you don't need to be doing that. I was like, can you please just let me dance? Like, I got the money, like, I'm trying to, you know, I just bought these fucking shoes, they're $70. If you ain't gonna let me dance, like, let me know, because I got places to be. So, but I was so nervous. He's like, okay, go upstairs, take your clothes off, we're gonna do a body check. I was like, okay. Luckily I prepared for this, and I was wearing like a matching bralette with, you know, I think it's in the video, yeah, like it's like a burnt orange set, like a bralette and panties or whatever. It's in the video. If my iMovie was working, like I would show you a clip. But anyways, it's just real fast, like kind of in the mirror, link down below. So I go upstairs, and he introduces me to like one of the girls that works there, and we'll call her, I don't know, Brittany. She works in like the food stand, concession stand, where they like sell food and stuff. But so he was like, oh, just tell Brittany to come get me when you're ready. So of course, like, I take off my clothes, and did I put on my shoes? I don't remember. No, I don't think I put on my shoes, my dance shoes. But like, you know, I stripped down. She goes get him, and he comes up the stairs, and like I'm so nervous. And so he's like, turn around, and I was like, okay. Turned around, and I looked back, and like Brittany was still standing there. Like, I don't understand like why she was there for my body check. Like, bitch, who are you? Like, ugh. And so she was kind of looking at me, and then looking at him like, are you gonna hire her? Because like I'm not a skinny girl. Like I have fucking curves, and like my stomach is like semi-flat. Like it's pretty flat. It's just like my boobs are like ginormous. So like when I'm in clothes, like I just look a lot bigger than I am because of my boobs. But for the most part, my stomach is flat. And so I saw her kind of giving him the look like, don't hire her. And so I kind of, you know, put out my little feminine charm. Feminine charm. And I like kind of like did a little something with my booty. And he started smiling so hard, the manager, Ernie. He started smiling so hard. He's like, I'm too old to be looking at women shaking their booty in my face. Like, I was cracking up. And then, so, you know, I already knew I had him right then and there. And Brittany was like, oh my God. Like, she already knew it was up. I was like, yeah, bitch. Like, you don't have no pull around here with these cheeks. Like, So anyways, he was like, yeah, go put on your shoes and go outside. Not outside, but like in the club, because I was in the locker room. I was like, oh my God. I was like, thank you so much. He's like, yeah, go get your shoes on. So, so I'm like getting ready to go outside, and I did I go downstairs at first? Yeah, I think in the video, in the vlog, I went downstairs, which like first time walking in stripper heels is not easy. Like I thought I was doing something with my platform, you know, 70s looking thick heeled. No, walk in stripper heels, and everything that you own in your closet is gonna seem like you walking in sneakers, for real. So I almost tripped down the stairs. What else happened? Oh yeah, there was like another girl there, and she was kind of like on the thicker side, so like I kind of felt good because there was like a couple other girls that were like, you know, thin. And like when I think of strippers, I just think of like thinner, like slim thick girls, not like thick girls like me and the other chick. So anyways, we kind of like linked up, and like I was hoping and praying that they did not put me on stage, because I never danced before, so I was nervous. Like I did a couple practices at my house, but watching these girls on stage, I was just not practicing the urban way. I was practicing more of like the white girl way, honestly. But so yeah, they didn't put me on stage. I remember two guys coming in, they sat down, and I was like, okay, this is your chance. Go get that money. Go get it, girl. Go get it. So like I walked up to them. I had been watching like Jasmine Black, and I remember one of her videos, she was like, don't just start shaking your ass in front of, you know, the customers. Like talk to them, you know, stuff like that. See if they want to dance. If they don't, move on. If they do, shake that ass, you know. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it the right way. I'm gonna go up to them and start a conversation. So I go up to them, I start talking, I'm like, hi, how are you guys? Like, you know, what is the event that you guys are doing here today? They're like, super chill. Like, I don't like super chill guys. I hate it because I have a hard time, like, holding a conversation with those type of guys, because, like, I'm just like, I feel like I'm pulling teeth, like, you don't really want to talk. So they was like, oh, we just chilling. I was like, okay, you know, like, what brought you guys out here today? Like, you know, are you guys celebrating something? No, we just chilling. We just came here. I was like, okay, yeah, okay. Well, do you guys want to dance? Or, oh, yeah, you know, sure. And I was like, okay, so I had already asked the manager, like, how much is it per song for a dance? He was like, $20. And like I said, this is my first time dancing in a freaking club. Well, dancing. So I was under the impression that you tell them the price of the dance, they give you the money, and then you dance for one song, right? No. So I was like, okay, do you want to dance? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, well, it's $20, like, you know, blah, blah, blah. He was like, oh, no, like, we ain't really trying to do all that. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? This is how it works. You give me the money, I shake my ass. Like, what's not clicking? So I started walking away. I was like, are you sure? And I was like looking back and then, you know, stuff like that. So he's like smacking my booty cheeks and I'm like, you know, kind of wiggling. I was like, are you sure you don't want to dance? He was like, man, come on, or whatever. Like smacking my booty, which now I know means dance and I will throw money. But I didn't speak that language right then and there. So I was like, okay, well, if you change your mind. And I just walked away. 2 seconds later, here comes an experienced dancer. She walks up to these dudes, says something in their ear, starts dancing on them, giving them a lap dance, and they throwing money. I'm like, I was sitting there, I was like, because there was literally nobody in the club. Like, it was just those two guys. So I'm just sitting there, like, looking at her like, man, what did I do wrong? And she's just looking at me like, you must be new. I'm just like, girl, you got it. You got that $20 right there. 17. I don't know. But anyways, so I mean, it's not like they were throwing a whole bunch of money anyway. But so what else happened that night? I was upstairs. Well, there was a point in the night where I was upstairs and the DJ, he like pointed to me and told me to come down, and I thought he was saying that he wanted me to go on stage. So I go downstairs and like I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, my heart's racing. I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to go on stage. Oh my god. So I start walking on the stage. I'm climbing the steps and like I look up. I don't know what made me look up at the DJ, but then there was like the DJ and a girl in the booth. Like the booth is like super high up, and they're both looking at me like, I was like, oh. I was already almost to the pole. I was like, scared. Like, I was so freaking embarrassed. I was like, okay, like, what do I do now? I mean, I'm glad I didn't have to go on stage, but y'all didn't have to embarrass me like that. Like, why did you call me downstairs? Like, if I wasn't going on stage, like, there's nobody here. I mean, there was like a few guys, but you know, nobody was like really, it was empty basically. So anyways, I go upstairs for like the rest of the night, and I'm just sitting at the table, and here comes the manager, Ernie, and he just starts talking to me, and I'm a friendly person. Like, if you start talking to me, like, I'm gonna talk. Excuse me. But he just starts going off on a tangent. Like, he just talking about paying bills and, you know, talking about how old he is. And I'm like, you're lying because you look super young. And he was just, like, flirting with me, you know, telling me that he owns this business and he can do this and this and this and this. I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know. Like, I wasn't, like, feeding into it. Like, of course, like, I'm in like my workspace, my work environment, so I have like my work persona on, which is to be like bubbly, flirty, attentive, things like that. So, you know, I'm listening to him and like we're literally talking forever. There was like a couple, like Brittany came back and she was like, oh, he just does this for everybody, like don't take him seriously, like you're just, you know, the new girl that he's attracted to now. And like all the, you know, the manager, the co-manager said kind of the same thing. And I'm like, yeah, right, yeah, look at me, I'm cute, he love me, girl. So so he's like talking about, you know, whenever the guys with money come in, he has his friends that come in and he'll put me in the sections, just thinking I'm buying it, right? So end of the night, I go get dressed, and wait, what happens? Oh, I go downstairs. For some reason, Ernie was downstairs, and I ended up downstairs too. I think I was just watching some girls dance to learn some things. He was like, oh, how'd you do tonight? I was like, oh, I didn't make anything or whatever. He was like, well, I want you to come back. And I was like, I don't have tip out though, like, because I literally did not have tip out. Like, I wasn't gonna get paid until like the next day, or not the next day, but like the next week or something. So I told him like I didn't have tip out. He's like, but I still want you to come back. I was like, okay. Like, he was like, just wait for me. he said, wait for me outside. So I go outside. How did we end up? He told me to follow him in my car. Yeah, so I followed him. He's like, I don't remember what he said to make me follow him. I don't know, maybe it was because I was like drunk or kind of tipsy. But he was like, just follow me. I was like, okay, whatever. I get in my car and I follow him, and we just go up the street and around the corner to like this parking lot. And like I pulled beside him, and he's like get in the car. I was like, okay, I'm so reckless. I know, I'm stupid. That's me. Working on that. See, that's part of your self-development, your maturity, you know, things like that. Just being a dumb bitch is not working for me anymore. So, yeah, so I get in his car, and I don't remember the conversation. I do remember, or maybe he was telling me more about his businesses and stuff like that. And he was like, what did he say? He gave me a bottle of rosé. I think I told you guys that in my blog. What was he saying though? I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't like some be my girl or have sex with me type of thing or nothing like that. But I think we were just talking. So anyways, I was like, oh my god, I'm so hungry. Like, I was really just trying to get out of there. I was so tired. I was like, I'm so hungry. He's like, well, what do you want to eat? Like, I'll take you somewhere and we can go eat. I was like, I don't know, like, what's open? He's like, we can go to IHOP. I was like, okay, cool. So I get out to go in my car, and that's when he got out and grabbed a bottle of rosé out of his backseat and gave it to me. So he walked around to his passenger side, which was my driver's side. He's like, come here. I was like, I turned around, I'm like, what? And like, he just like grabs me. Like, he's a big dude. I hope I didn't give his identity away by saying that, but he's a big freaking dude, and I'm 5'2" and 3/4, so technically I'm 5'3", and I'm a short, thick girl, and he's a very tall, thick man. So I didn't have any control over this. He like bear hugged me, and of course, like when I'm looking up, like I'm like right by his lips, like, you know. So he was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, you guys. Like, I should have made this story time like right after it happened, but I don't remember exactly everything he said. But he was like trying to kiss me. I was like, oh no. That was literally me. I was like, no, like, I'm too nice. I swear to god, I really should have just mushed him in his face, like, fuck out of here. But then again, like, he's my boss. Like, if I did that, I wouldn't have a job, and then I'd have to go somewhere else. And like, I really did my research, and I figured like this would be the best bet for me. And yeah, if you guys want to hear the story time on my first audition, which was total discrimination, first of all. And so I kind of felt like, you know, this club that I was at was like the one, especially because like the location, like it was close to my house and things like that. So like, I didn't feel like being rude or mad or disrespectful and, you know, like, bitch, nah. Like, that's not my personality. Like, I'm just not gonna pop off on somebody. So yeah, I was just like trying to avoid him kissing me or whatever. Anyways, fast forward, we go to IHOP. And that's all that happened. Like, I didn't kiss him or anything. So we go to IHOP. Go to IHOP and then order food. So we're sitting down waiting for our food. I'm trying to speed through this because like my window's open and I don't want my neighbors to be like, oh, I knew she was a stripper, that hoe. Anyways, so while we're sitting and waiting for our food at IHOP, he's talking or whatever. He was like, I really, you know, you're really pretty. Like, I think you could do well at this club. Like, I really want you to come back. And I was like, I told y'all I do not have my top. You know, like, I didn't say it like that, obviously, but I'm like, are you not hearing me? I cannot come back. Like, I didn't make any money tonight. Like, I was supposed to at least make my tip out back. And he was like, here, slid me $50. He was like, tell the co-manager that Ernie said that your tip out is $50 for the next night, which was Friday. I was like, okay, cool. So I take the $50, take my food, say my goodbyes, and I whip it back to the crib and I eat my food. And did he call me that night? I don't remember, but I do kind of remember like the whole gist of the night was like him trying to like reel me in with, you know, the dream of like, you know, him being my man and like taking care of me and things like that. Because I don't know, I guess guys assume that like if you're a stripper, like you just want somebody to take care of you, like you just hoping to meet a baller. Like, no, I'm hoping to pay my bills, I'm hoping my internet still stays on. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's what I'm hoping, you know what I'm saying? Like, so anyways, yeah, man, I feel like I'm leaving out such juicy pieces, but honestly it's been like 2 months and like I don't even dance there anymore. Like, I only danced there for like 3 weekends or something. And like I just can't remember everything that was said, but yeah, the manager was definitely trying to like get me into like some sort of stigmatization, you know, like he came on pretty strong, bruh. He came on pretty strong, but I held my ground. He was definitely my neighbors. I don't want them to hear me. But yeah, I think that's it for this story time. Like, you guys, I swear I really should have made this right when it happened. It was just shocking to me, like the stuff that he was saying. Like, he was going so hard, you guys. Like, he really wanted me to believe everything he was saying, and the kissing was just like the attempt of the kiss. Why does everybody have big dogs around here? But yeah, so that's it. That's fucking it, man. What if I had herpes of the mouth? Like, people just running around kissing people that they just met. No STD check. I don't know. But I will say that I guess this is probably the juiciest part, is not that night, but pretty much every single night that I went after that, he paid for my tip out and also would give me like money at the end of the night. Even if I made a good amount of money, like he would just add on to it. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I told y'all he loved me. But anyways, I think I'm gonna film another video. I have some video ideas, and since I have my makeup and my hair done and I'm looking cute and I'm feeling like I have a whole bunch of energy, then I'm just gonna go ahead and do that shit. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.